OBS on.
Hi, and welcome to ForgeFire Archives, episode 40. These are my bumbling creatures, known as my players. Yeah. This is the Monday game. Our lovely clerk, Sippy, will be a few minutes late. He's doing something important, probably summoning his god. However, introducing the character of Arania, the player of Liv. Hello. Say hello.
Come on, kids, we gotta hurry. We're gonna be late to our 8:45 tour of the Pentagon.
I don't understand that reference. We're gonna move past that. So Martyr Wick, he's moved on from being ketchup. So at some point, he's looking for a candle, or some corn. Played by Connor.
What a beautiful day to fly on Spirit Airlines. Oh, fuck, a middle seat. Somebody kill me.
It's Rickich. Played by Shay. Help.
Well, off these intros, I think we might hit a wall today. Maybe even two of them.
I'm opening the watch together now.
Oh, fuck, the watch together.
Mason. Playing Uhal.
I don't know if you guys knew this, but I've always wanted to be a firefighter.
Now's the time.
Ah!
You still don't get a DM?
I think you put it together really fast, bud.
I just want to hear some words.
Why is it my Monday? Why does it be my Monday?
Monday is the day.
No.
The day, Pyro.
Anyone ever think about
for a flight?
Anyone ever think about how coincidentally 11 just looks like two buildings sitting next to each other? Two towers. Whoever scheduled it had a sense of humor, at least.
So Connor, remember my original idea I pitched for something to happen just off the cuff? If I had done that today, I'm glad you shot it down, because if I had done it and it had landed on today, I would have shattered into a million pieces.
It would have been really tacky.
I mean, I just kind of gave it some guidance. It crashed and burned on its own.
Ew.
I discovered the date lineup about in the middle of last week, and I recruited heathens.
He was like, "Do you want to be in on a bit with the intros?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And he goes, "So don't say anything, but look at the date for Monday." And I went, "Oh no."
No.
The sky turns black.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, that's what happens when there's
Yeah,
big fire.
it certainly did.
Got dusty too suddenly.
Guys, it's the second plane.
And you got the one.
That's
Second
rough.
plane.
It's a shame that there's no 11 in there, though.
I'm so glad that I'm the only person.
Oh, they're bullying me.
I am aware.
I don't think you're the person we're bullying.
Shut up! I'm gonna get.
You're gonna get demonetized? Is that
Oh,
what you're
fuck.
really
I'm gonna get flagged. We're gonna get flagged.
Just say that this video is not for children.
You should flag the boiling temperature of steel.
I knew it was gonna get brought up.
This shit is why we can't use face cams, because they'll just see me just
Dying.
dying.
Oh,
My
my
face.
number was 321.
Oh no.
Oh look.
You know how hot it'd have to get to boil steel, not just melt it?
Curious that dwarven oil doesn't burn through mithril. Curious.
We're all going to hell. I'm just gonna be so happy to have friends there.
You aren't pumping the bellows hard enough.
You know, we're doing the voice with this now. This is now but your voice.
This is our punishment.
10 years later, or sorry, 22 years later.
I pray for you for keeping this session on track, Pyro. I really do.
Bloody hell, that's where my room powder barrel went. Well, at least I have a spare. Oh, no!
When last we left off, we were all very near death.
I thought you were about to, honest to God, do the recap for him. I fully thought you were about to go. Last we left off, our part, like, I was gonna lose
I was
it.
just making him feel a little better with the fact that when we last left off, we were very near death.
Get ready for the dragon to resurrect, guys, because we deserve it.
Funny
It's
is,
sister, it's brother,
flanked.
it's cousin, it's dad, it's uncle.
You know,
All
let
ancient, actually.
me say this before we end up making new characters. 22 years ago was the best example of why you always have Featherfall.
You
So
better
who needs an extra reaction card?
you better
I
not
know
have a beard.
people who can use that.
You better not have a beard and be shaved, or else I'm shaving you. Dishonoring your clan.
So my beard is coming back.
Someone needs to take back.
I'll take it.
Card. Yeah. Put it down.
Okay.
Love you, Pyro.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dukes.
I want you
You
to
know-
know the only reason I coordinated is because, like, I know Pyro's gonna have a conniption when he finds out what we're doing. And sure
You
enough,
know, on the same form of tragedy, I have something that can get us ready for the JFK moment right there. You know.
See, that's one I will be involved in.
when is that?
November?
November
Who's gonna play his
22nd.
wife?
I just
Damn, JFK gotta be gay. He leaning over, sleeping like that while Jackie's fat ass is out.
I just want to run a D&D game.
That's tough. November 22nd is a Wednesday. Damn.
Oh, sad.
Fucking poor you.
Wow, wow.
Special D&D game.
Go ahead. I
Every
apologize.
Monday date and see which one.
Alright then, you fucking scallywags! You're in the cave, you've got the dragon's treasure! I presume some or one of you has a bag of holding? You cunts!
We broke him so hard he turned fake Scottish.
Take your money, you cunts!
Millions to the Scots!
Skull!
Very good thing,
Scotland forever!
11!
Presumably, we sold all. I used the wand, summon alchemist guy. We sold everything.
Mm-hmm.
Shada bing, shada boom, shada bam.
Fine with us going up on the tiers of gold and currency, like just going straight to platinum.
Why, yes, I'm
Are you
completely
gonna
fine.
make us do that in town?
No, I'm going to say that your good friend, the Hyborian shopkeep, Mr. Marlios, would be happy to convert your money for you.
I joined the watch together.
I did something stupid.
The fuck
Oh.
is what the fuck?
I think I broke.
Bro,
Damn.
Bill!
Browser
Damn.
extension.
Damn, Bill. It's okay, we forgive you. We can't get mad at the main character.
It's true.
You're right.
Small
Okay.
marketplace.
Actually, no, yeah, you're still in that cave. I don't think I know.
Is this a permanent room? Can I flood this with music now?
You can. It is a permanent room. If you look down behind, you'll see the on the fucking Star of Chaos.
Yeah. I like the backsplash. It's good.
Krieg March.
Why are we on dark ambiance for looting? I'm scared.
Because we're going to die.
Oh, it's just fractal good.
Hello? Hello?
Who did that? Oh,
There's the bagpipe.
what the? Holy shit!
I find this very amusing.
My fucking ears.
No, you gotta say it in a Scottish accent.
Scotland! I would pay to see Pyro right now. As I imagine he's face down in like the Family Guy death pose, just laying moving.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, come on. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna get through this together. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy, you can do it.
So I will say I was the one that added that to the playlist. I was not the one that started that.
I saw it and I knew I had to give it the spotlight.
Okay.
Are we going to weather? Okay, I'm going to go back to dark so I can keep adding things.
We've anchored God.
And now here's Cosmo with the weather. I thought you said feather. So are we still in the cave or are we back?
You
in...
hear ominous sounds outside the cave.
Does it look like it's raining outside of the cave?
It sounds like it.
Sounds like it's raining outside of the cave, everybody. Is everybody conscious?
For now.
I had already hit
Yes.
the long rest button, so
Yeah.
I think
You should have
there
done
ain't
that.
No fucking.
But I'll let it happen this once, but don't do it again.
Oh no, never mind. I just leveled up and it set my health to max.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think it does do that automatically when you level.
Well,
I'm gonna go ahead and set myself to
say
10
we rolled,
because that's probably close to what I was near.
healing mass cure wounds for 25. So I'm at
Okay.
26 because I just got res.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to 26 too.
First
then.
off, is anyone
Yeah,
doing
that feels
anything
fair.
with the corpse? I will warn you.
I already
is
cut his head
rapidly-
off.
You can have the head.
We have his head.
Does anyone want to try and harvest anything before it fully decomposes?
I would love to go for the fundamentum. The breath weapon.
Go ahead.
The breath weapon organ.
Would that
What
be?
kind of
Let's
dragon
see.
is this again? Bronze?
This is a bronze, but you have a chance for a green part.
A bronze
Now,
league.
Go
I
ahead.
will call over Arania and ask for her help as I am
Yep.
woozy from getting my head beat in.
Yep.
You should do this. I'm not a nature survival guy. You're the druid.
I have survival. I don't have nature because that's an intelligence skill.
Oh, let me
What?
roll nature then. Okay.
I'm just saying, what skill is it, DM?
Nature.
Nature.
I have.
Granted,
nature.
granted how dragons are, I'd say either nature or arcana.
Yeah, I have neither of those. Does anyone have them?
10,
I have
Well,
Arcana.
9, 8, 7.
Okay.
Thank you.
17
19 I was
Or-
helping.
was helping me.
Yeah.
DM, can I do prayer of healing while that's going on?
Yes, you may, Bill. You're a good boy. Except for the bagpipes. I'm looking at you now.
I didn't even do it.
You admitted to it a minute ago.
I did not pull the trigger. I simply gave the group a loaded gun.
So that washes him of the blame.
Yes.
Mhm,
Mhm.
mhm,
Your
mhm.
Honor, I did not kill that person.
Your
I
Honor,
gave him the gun. to
League
kill
of
him.
Legends.
I just held him down my homie loaded up.
Unfortunately, the fundamentum is damaged, so to say.
Mm.
So you have it. It's just it's got some icky stuff on it. Add corrupted fundamentum to your inventory.
Who is carrying that?
Probably
Murder?
you. Do you really want me with all my soul fuckery to touch it?
That's
Actually,
a good point.
hang on. I'm already radioactive. Give me that shit. Because if it spreads, what's it gonna do? It's got a stronger infection. It's gotta fight.
It's
All
got
right,
like
you
3.
take it.
It's got
Yeah.
fucking 3.
It's gonna be like, you dare take
Words
my power. I'm
before
gonna whoop you."
disaster.
Alright, 1 corrupted fundamentum.
Brothers really testing Nurgle corruption.
One day, Martyr's soul is just gonna split like a fucking orange.
You joke.
I mean, that is what we're actively careening towards and going to Ikesh to stop. As well as save my dog.
I don't think anyone here who's played Total Warhammer 3, Demon Daniel. If you see the Nurgleized version of him,
Not Demon Daniel.
yeah, you might be seeing Demon Daniel real soon.
So, I think we cautiously approach the mouth of the cave to see what the stormy
Well, and
sounds.
fractals.
Yeah,
There.
you walk up to an undead fractal in his menagerie.
Ménage trois.
Hello. I think so. I think this is where the dragon was.
Yes.
For
Ow.
some reason, this fractal has 30 health. I'm going to fix this real quick.
Someone fireball him.
Now's our time. Man,
Maybe he's resistant
Game?
to fire.
I don't fucking know.
The fuck?
Shadow clone jutsu?
Yeah, his fucking health was 90. What the fuck? Get back in there.
Back at the
Thank you.
box.
I finally have more health than a wizard. Thank God.
What's your AC again?
Thank God. 22.
Okay, good. You have more AC than the wizard too.
Good.
Arani has just kind of propped you up. Your arm is slung around her shoulder.
Yes.
So Frax looking at you from a divan made of skeletons. So how'd it go? Looks over. Ooh, dragon corpse.
Not well.
You're alive, mostly. Stares at
Martyr
Zerkich.
really-
Stares at Zerkich.
Yep.
All right
We're
then.
alive and it died. That's all that matters now.
Well, the rest of the facility is incapacitated. When you guys suddenly disappeared, I kind of got a little antsy and decided to come take a look.
Well,
We got
definitely
it.
wasn't our own volition that we did it.
Hmm.
He says
We
with
got
his
you.
forehead in Arani's shoulder.
What's a Merlin?
He kidnapped us.
Oh, sounds like a powerful caster.
Powerful god thing. Dick.
Something.
Gross. I don't like spooks.
You really would like him then.
I had a friend who would really not like him.
One of the dead ones?
Yes.
Can we go? Is it pressing matters? I hurt. Now.
Yes. They're all either incapacitated or in front of you.
So we can't go?
No, you can. I'm saying they're all very beat up or in front of you. Motions toward the boosted-looking zombies.
God, this fucking pop-up really fucking gets bigger every time.
I know what you're talking about.
I just don't understand why it does this.
Yeah, me neither, buddy. So we should probably go. It's storming like a motherfucker out there.
Please.
Fractal shivers. For some wind lightning strikes. Yeah. Alright, it probably isn't a good idea to walk out there with my ensemble, so don't mind me for a second. And he hops off his little divot made of bones, and he pops the cork off of his walking stick, like a skull-headed pet dispenser, and they all kind of turn into green motes of light and fly into it.
Okay, that's pretty baller.
Convenient.
Very.
An iron flask.
Precisely, that was the main component in creating this item.
You
Just
you
practice
used
it
an
up.
iron flask to make that?
To make my arcanum, yes. You gotta have one of these to be a real powerhouse around here. Plus, do you know how hard it is getting an amount of skeletons onto a ship?
I would really love to hear about that anywhere else.
Let's walk and talk.
Is Fractal gonna harvest the dragon?
Do you guys turn around?
I mean, yeah.
Dragon's gone.
Oh.
Like,
Yeah,
gone,
you guys see it.
vanished,
You guys turn around and you see it sink into a shadow,
melted, gone.
and then you see a little robotic hand wave at you.
Secret chest moment.
Okay, well, at least we know where it went.
That's my daughter.
Listen, I'm just glad that it's not reforming somewhere to come haunt us.
No. Its soul is well and truly fucked. I sense some very strange virus-esque magic. Am I done here?
Yeah, we got that.
So walk and talk. And you walk out, and there is a low-hanging fog on the floor that Fractal recommends you not breathe in. So just don't like bend over and tie your shoelaces, or you might fall over dead.
Oh, great. Good to know.
Mario just kind of gently bats his wings as we walk to get a little air disbursement.
Where exactly are we?
This is the very back. Through a tunnel to the. Looks at Circuit Thieves Guild? Through the Thieves Guild. Black Market. From what I understood.
That's enough.
Yeah.
In what city?
Same one.
The same one. We didn't even go that far.
Not really. Well, you went across the city on like several hundred feet underground. It kind of slants up over here. Yes, here it is, and you start walking uphill for quite a bit.
We didn't have to get boofed down here. We could have just.
We
walked.
didn't even need to buy a hat.
Yes, Merlin gets in the way, as is his sole purpose for existing.
Could have just walked.
Yes. Well, I mean, you guys did skip like an entire dungeon.
No,
Bummer.
it's your
I
four.
don't know what that means.
You don't know what a dungeon is? It's where you keep prisoners or lab rats or.
I don't know what that means to skip it.
Well, you skipped going past all the goons.
I would have killed a lot more things, is what he's saying.
So we go.
Yes. Yeah, you leave through a different sewer grate than Zurkic would recognize, leading out into the city, and it is indeed storming.
Oh, great. Arania's, my fur is immediately just
Whoosh.
plastered onto my skin.
Tiffany
I look like those really sad wet dogs.
And Tiffany looks like a very sad wet owl as he keeps like flicking his feathers and just like shedding the water.
Now, I believe you should probably head back to your temple, as your sister thing creature is flipping her shit.
I pick up the
No.
dragon head because Martyr's one of the strongest ones, and he looks at the fucking 10,000 steps to High Hrothgar ahead of him.
Or you can go drop off whatever that is. For some reason, you have it first. You look really sore, friend.
Yeah.
Death does that to a motherfucker.
So did he die too?
No, but he's died before.
Neat. Anyway, I will be back at the inn. We have, what, 3-4 days? Most of a week until the boat gets here. And, I don't think I'd be welcome in most temples, so you come... I'll come get you at the base of your temple.
Uh-oh. Somebody went doo-doo.
Bye, Bill.
Sippy evaporates.
Hell no!
All right. So Fractal's going to make sure you're all good, and he's gonna wander his ass back. Welcome back,
Well,
Sippy.
I did.
Wake the fuck up, samurai.
Hello?
Hey, bro.
Yay, Bill!
I
Yep.
tried the gif of a wet owl, and then apparently my entire computer just crashed for like half a second.
Oh my god.
It-
It said absolutely not.
Owl, absolutely not. Glorious.
Shout out to everybody else who's also decided just to let the silence sit.
I took a
I
long,
couldn't hold on. Oh,
I'm
laugh
doing
any longer.
magic.
I took a long sip of water.
I'm doing magic things with this music stuff, so I'm a little preoccupied.
I'm doing magic things with reading this tome of thoughts.
Nice.
He's hitting them with the SpongeBob scene where they're looking at the map.
Oh, east? I thought you said west.
So we go drop the head at the police station,
Yes.
Yep.
smack the double tap the head. This baby could fit so much crime in it. Here you go. We'll come
And
back
you
for
did.
our reward in the morning.
Oh, okay.
It also fit so much rat in there.
Control.
So much rat.
Yeah, it gives the DM some time to vamp about what they're gonna pay us.
I mean, it bit you and you died.
She asked you if you want monetary reward or a item reward.
What's the item?
Looks at you. Holds up a little mystery box. Jingle,
Marta does not have the wisdom to resist.
jingle,
Marta
jingle,
does not
jingle.
have the wisdom.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Marta's pupils dilate. Somebody step in.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
He's reaching for it.
Jingle, jingle.
What is it?
It's a. Do you not see the question mark on it? And the green swirls.
No, I don't.
Well, now you do. So here they are. See? Look. Jingle, jingle, jingle.
What kind of
Rick
shape
is
is
just going to walk up and put his dagger in the desk. In the desk, not on.
Enough with the stupidity. Either show us what that is or give us the money. Not playing games.
Fair enough. Fair enough. No need to get testy, rat.
He died. He's just
I
angry.
killed your little problem. There's no need for all this stupid shit.
Fine.
Finish the contract and move on.
Fine. Let's see here, and we'll reach into a. Let's see. What do we give you? All right. So material gain or magic items.
I don't know what the items are.
I don't know.
Roll
Magic
one of the
items.
magic items.
Magic
We prefer that if it's the one we can use, but if we don't want a magic item we can't use, essentially.
All right. It'll be something you can use. Let's see here. Someone roll me a d4.
Actually, you've earned this, Rickage. Never mind.
Sip. All right. So 3 items.
No, he didn't.
Let me pull on my
3 items.
pull on my table of 3
I was gonna say,
material
just
items.
roll like. You get the DMG, right?
I have a list of items that this bitch has, and it's willing to hand you.
never mind.
And I'm
I
making
was gonna
3 of them.
recommend you just roll on the DMG magic item table.
I don't know what you're talking about. All right, let's see
Yeah,
here.
it's okay. That was me.
Oh
I was nice today.
No, you weren't.
He's got a point, Connor.
Fuck you, Connor.
It was nicer today.
We
I'm gonna turn your wand back into the goo merchant. I swear to God. All right.
What's wrong with the merchant one?
No one liked him. All right. So the first item is a pretty good one.
Cancel up the pilot.
Artemis pulls out a cloak that looks that vaguely looks like a star map.
Looks at Aranya. Oh, hang on. Is that? Oh,
Cloak of Stars?
No.
mantle of stars.
No.
Okay.
Nothing
I
so
was like,
nothing so heinous. that looks as if you're peering into a void. Almost. This is something of my own creation. Well, it's a known item of my own creation. It has little funny tassels, and I like it. It is a cloak of displacement.
Oh, that.
Hmm?
What does it do?
Well, you heard of a displacer beast? How they have an almost afterimage-like effect.
Yes.
This is one of its pelts. Turned into a cloak.
It's good for defense, if I recall.
Damn.
Highly coveted among thieves.
Who dropped their entire desk?
I picked up Cher, and I didn't realize 4 different objects were resting their weight against her.
Oh no.
That's Cher.
I have to cover her ears when you fight, just to hear this displacer beast skin.
All right. Cloak of
Share. Ooh,
Cher, my stuff, my little plushie displacer beast. I'll put a picture in the chat.
So
They've got it for me for my
cloak of
birthday.
displacement. Who wants it?
That's really good for people that are up close, right? Maybe.
Protection illusion. If you
But
take
for
damage, it
people
stops
that-
functioning until next turn. So it's really good for people who rarely get hit,
No.
or only. If you give this to like a Rania,
It
or Sippy,
doesn't.
It makes them.
It hates owls. It hates owls.
It-
It hates owl. It hates. It comes from a goose. It hates owls.
Is there a blood war going on that I don't know about?
I don't think that makes a lot of sense.
You see, I'm a researcher. I know of the Great Goose and Owl War of 219.
There's a Great Goose and Owl War.
Of course. Have you not heard of the great?
Clearly, I haven't heard of the Great Goose and Owl War of 219. Otherwise, I wouldn't be asking.
What a
you
terrible
about the
druid
Great
you are.
Goose and Owl War of 219.
It was
Sippy reaches out to the cloak just to see what's gonna happen.
Nothing at all.
Okay.
I had heard of it.
I wish to make amends between the geese.
Me.
Myself.
But the geese don't want peace. They want war.
So who has open attunement slots? Because this is a good item for really anybody.
I already have a cloak, so I can't wear it.
So do I, and I think so does Rickich.
I don't think I do. I have all of my attunement slots open.
I have an 2-minute slot.
I don't have a cloak.
You got the
Not-
cape of the mountain back, didn't you?
I'm pretty sure I gave that to someone else.
I thought it was you because I got my cloak of protection back.
I did give that back to you, but we still gave the cape to someone else.
Okay.
Because I don't have it.
I don't have it.
I'm scrolling up.
I got a cloak of protection.
While I think of that one, here's the second one. Pulls out what appears to be a javelin.
Does it have any funny shape on the spearhead?
It has a funny little squiggle on it.
A squiggle?
A squiggle.
What does it do?
Reaches in pole arm. Nice spear.
It
Javelin.
it sparks a bit when you touch it.
That's
This is a
I think I
javelin
know
of.
what that is.
This is a javelin of lightning. Digs extra deep for the next one. Let's see here.
That's obviously just going to go to Marner. I don't think anyone else can use it that well.
I will take it. Does this have the one where it returns to you or not?
No.
No. So I gotta go pick it up after, but I mean, that'll be what it'll be.
Let's see here. Looks at you all. No.
okay.
Oh. Damn. Oh.
Damn, no.
Definitely fucking not. This generator is trying to give you guys good, really good shit. I'm not having it. Oh, well, of course. The fucker said it's up to legendary. No.
Oh just give us a legendary. Just give us a legendary, and we'll be fine. Oh,
I'm actually not attuned to a single thing.
Neither am I.
you're winning.
All of my magic stuff is unattuned.
What is that?
Okay, so she looks as if she should have pulled something out of. Come on, damn it! She stands up and just like leans fully into her drawer, and she yanks out a saddle.
Oh?
Won't you get that in the desk?
Wouldn't you like to know, rat boy?
Connor is interested.
Like, no, mother boy.
This is a saddle of the Cavalier.
Yes. Sorry, y'all. That's going to Candle. Ching.
Once we get him back.
If you get him back.
What you say?
Hey.
I literally already bought Candle armor. This is gonna be great. You can't be knocked off of it.
Yeah.
Can't be knocked off of the mount against your will if you're conscious, and attack rolls against them have disadvantage. Hell yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Going straight to Candle. So I'll take the javelin and the saddle.
What's the cloak? Because it would really be good on anyone other than Martyr.
Keep in mind the.
Yeah.
Oh no. 'Cause, let's see here. What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
I forget. Never mind.
Well,
Alas.
let's do this. About the cloak. Who has the highest AC out of all this? Uhal when he's got mage armor on, Arania, Sippy. I'm pretty sure it's
I
Sippy,
have-
right?
I got made.
20. Yeah.
Sippy is a fortress.
Damn. Snippy.
That means it would technically mathematically be best for Sippy, because it's already hard to hit him, and then to give disadvantage would make it even harder. It just means Sippy has to not be in AoE range, because that will disable it. But Sippy is often in melee, or close to it.
Look, it's fine. Well, I will take the displacement.
Well, you guys decide that. I'll thank you for the service to your city. I will. You all want to be credited for this?
Yes.
It doesn't matter to
Yes.
me.
What is your
Doesn't
group?
matter.
What is your group's name?
Snack.
We're the Holy Hand Brigade of Orior.
Huzzah! Strikes opposed.
Okay, sweetheart, maybe don't do that.
I was just trying to hype it up. I'm sorry.
It's a bit.
Holy Hand Brigade of Orior. Noted.
And Uhal.
No, you're part of the group.
You're already part of the group.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
Oh no. And we're
We're
turning
not-
to a fifth person.
Forced integration.
You think we would exclude him?
Think he tried to exclude himself.
I'm surprised you didn't try and exclude yourself.
Doesn't matter. You're using a group name. Doesn't matter.
Hang on.
Oh right,
One
Martyr.
second before we make this official.
Martyr.
Team huddle.
1 second.
Yeah.
You need to set a command word for your javelin.
Oh.
Come.
Y'all make fun of me for being corny on me.
Well, I mean, the javelin comes back to him and he says a command word. So come.
No.
Is that not
No,
what it
that's
is?
not-
No.
It's
You.
not the returning one.
I just because I say the command word, and when I throw it, it becomes a lightning beam, and then it turns back.
I thought it was the one that comes back to you after you use it.
Spend that 100 each creature in a line, excluding you and the target. Okay, so I aim it at somebody, and I speak the command word, and I can make it lightning pass through everybody, and then hit a person and become a javelin again.
The command word should be ka-chow.
Ka-chow it is.
Okay.
All right.
Martyr looks at it, focuses, and just whispers.
Sparks a little bit. Green lightning.
The bond is me.
It has a little grill mustache on it. to get this
You then
upturned
place it on
cone.
your back. Do javelins have disadvantage underwater?
Piercing
I think
damage? I don't think so.
anything that you're throwing does,
Mm,
regardless of what it is.
except for the
I
trident.
can tell you in about 2 seconds.
But also Team Huddle. Do we want to credit this to
No,
our group?
attack roll has disadvantage unless it's a weapon that's a crossbow, net, or a thrown weapon like a javelin. So you don't have disadvantage underwater.
Cool. So, do we want to credit this to us, or do we want to give Zrikic a really badass reputation that spreads along that he murdered this Nurglite dragon?
Oh, it would be pretty cool to give Zrikic a badass reputation.
It would give him some. It would give him a lot of mobility, and I feel like he's earned it. And what are we really gonna do? We've already killed a bunch of other stuff.
Do you want a bunch of street cred?
This is. I'm not doing the voice, but this is absolutely in a huddle with everybody that I'm like kind of blocking out the wings. Like, do we want? Because if we take it as the group, we incur a little bit of heat if people are vengeful. If we do it to Zrikic, Zrikic is smart enough not to be tracked down by people, but his reputation will still spread, and he'll get clout.
I point to
So
how
I kind
this
of
all
want to just give it to him.
Really awesome street cred.
Or you get canceled on X because he killed Dragon.
God immediately points to how this all started.
Getting street cred.
Zrikic going out and stealing. I mean, is anybody opposed to giving all this credit to Zrikic? Because it takes the heat off us and makes him better at his job.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Give him all the credit. And all the bad stuff that comes with it.
Alright, we've made a
That's
decision.
fine.
You
I
get.
mean, as long as Rikic is okay with it.
Of course I'm okay with it. I was doing my job.
Do you have a title you want to put in?
No, but I have this.
And he'll slide a thing of parchment with his shadow mark on it.
Hang it up somewhere where everyone can see. Have this dangling from its teeth. That'll be enough.
That's really cool.
No one will ever know that you died.
Nobody needs to
The important part is that its head is the one hanging, and mine isn't.
Alright then, so Zrikic the rogue.
Rat.
Zrikic the rogue.
Assassin. And if you're going to add my name to some sort of announcement, just say Shadow Reaper.
Shadow Weeper?
Ow, my wrist.
Sick ass name.
That's really cool.
It's my last name.
That's your last name?
Ow, my wrists again.
I introduced myself with that.
I forget.
You forget a lot.
I
I also forgot.
To be fair, I was not here when you introduced your last name.
That's true.
He has an excuse.
Either way,
right?
our last names are meant to be a title that evokes fear rather than an actual namesake.
I mean, okay, so if I were your target, I would definitely feel fear.
So yeah,
I don't hearing it because you're my friend, but if we weren't friends, it would strike fear into my very soul.
Roll me a deception check.
No, that is true. She's not really like deceiving him. She's just like, it's a good name. Is this it? I'm more trying to be like, this is what you say to people, right?
Trying to be hip.
Trying to be hip, yeah. That's still technically deception. That's Steve Buscemi going, how do you do, fellow teens?
But the picture of Cher finally went through. I forgot to hit send on my phone.
Zrikic will just raise an eyebrow.
What?
It's not supposed to inspire fear yet.
When is it supposed to inspire fear?
When you're worried that I'll be after you.
That's what I said!
So anyway, thank you, Police Commissioner Not Gordon. We're gonna go lay down for a long time.
Fair enough. She's sitting there drinking some coffee, watching guys huddle in the corner, mutter to each other.
I don't understand how what I said is a different thing.
Just he's hard. He's difficult. Let it blow over you.
Because
Go
the
find out.
name's all funny and edgy until it's real. It's how it always is.
Your eyeliner's starting to run.
I don't wear eyeliner. It's probably blood.
He wipes at his eye.
That's supposed to be edgy?
No. I died a minute ago. In case you forgot.
I didn't forget. I did see that. It was
I
a
forget.
lot.
I forgot.
I forgot.
Marta, what hand did you use to open the door when you walked in?
What?
He just looks at both of his hands and he's just looking back and forth.
Yeah, that's it. Let's go.
I don't get it.
What an asshole.
Liv did not get it.
Wow.
Jackie's just gonna walk past on it. Out the door.
Guys, the player doesn't get it. What's going on?
He forgot what hand he used to open the door, and Jackie's was calling him out on it for being
You
stupid.
know what hand I use to open doors?
You use the same one usually, two dominant hands, and Marta's just like,
Martyr has no idea, because he's stupid.
Yes! Yes!
And Zerkich was making that a point.
Remind ourselves, I am also stupid.
But let's go find out why my sister is apparently having a conniption. You know, matron.
Yeah.
Skillimambap. We go to the temple.
Alright,
Fast travel.
you fast travel.
Thanks.
What's the tooltip while the menu's loading? Quick.
You notice once you climb the steps and get to the temple grounds, there is a translucent dome blocking out the rain.
Oh, that's cool.
I flick it to see if we can pass through it.
You pass through it fine. Matter of fact, all of the rain is like slopped off you when you do it.
Oh,
I feel like I was just licked by the air.
I don't know why you felt the need to describe it like that.
To brace you before you come through. Pull all the water off. It feels like something just licks all the water off your body.
I'm thinking of what check to make for this.
This is the temple, right?
Yeah. They've tried
Like just standing at the bottom of the stairs.
They've
Yeah, Arania would not know that that's not something that other species parents don't do to their young.
A cleric walks down, ignoring that. A cleric walks down and informs you that the array has been temporarily turned off for special circumstances, Sir Rat.
Sir
Good.
Rat?
I'm not a knight.
And he's just gonna walk up the steps.
Apologies, Sir Rat.
He's not a knight. He's a badass.
The monk looks at you.
What? I said it right, didn't I?
Doing great, sweetie.
Shakes head.
And
Oh, what's wrong with Matron?
yeah, we're looking for the
All right, so Hannibal Lecter styled into her hospital bed is just a irate, radiating matron. You can feel the heat coming off her.
That's good, right?
Yes, maybe.
I poke her on the forehead.
Grumbles
Wrong
at
with
you. Grumbles at you.
Poke.
Mm.
You're having a meltdown.
Oh. Is she like gagged?
Yes.
She's got it.
Yes, she is.
If somebody starts to reach for it, I'll grab their hand. I wouldn't shoot. Probably bite your
They-
finger off. Let me.
You notice some of the monks have bandages on their hands.
Yeah.
What if we tell her what we're gonna do first?
Yeah, she'll still do it. I grab her head, pull it back a little bit hard, and then grab and forcefully take the gag out.
Bitch!
Alright, behave. Yeah, don't pretend like you weren't gonna bite my fucking hand.
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong.
No, with her.
Oh yeah. What's wrong with you?
That weird fog came, and then I got angry.
Okay.
And you were all gone.
Did you take a relaxing walk, or?
No, that pink fog rolled in, you all disappeared.
Yeah.
I imagine she got startled and unreasonable.
Were you worried about it?
Looks at you.
Martyr has the biggest shit-eating grin on his face. Like the Grinch.
That's really sweet.
Alright.
It would make sense to be alarmed in general had anyone vanished around you. Something might be wrong with yourself.
Perception checks. Everyone has disadvantage except for Martyr has advantage.
Zippy's is like, I think she means the fog made her angry.
Oh, that's weird.
So, Martyr.
Wait 1 second.
Alright,
Perception.
Alright.
26.
Alright, back me. Okay, even disadvantage, because this was a DC 21. Martyr, Zrkic, and Sippy, you notice, it's very difficult to tell with her very odd skin composition, but she is blushing.
Oh.
Let me out of this fucking chair and I'll show you how embarrassed I am.
Uh-huh. You know the episode where Squidward eats Krabby Patties and SpongeBob?
You're like.
And why are you so sweaty? And why are you?
Squidward.
That's the face he's making right now. Uh-huh.
How's she tied up in this chair?
She's Hannibal Lectered into this chair.
Straight jacket and strapped down to it, and I just pulled off the mask.
Are you still angry?
Just slowly turns to you.
Zrkic's gonna spin Balefang and just right down the middle.
In an unusual way, obviously she's still mad, but are you mad in like the weird way that the fog did?
The fuck
We're about to find out. She's free.
And he's just gonna put his dagger back and he's gonna walk away.
Hey, Martyr. Well, what's your AC?
22.
Okay, well,
Falcon punch.
let's test this out real quick. Let me go to party allies question mark.
Hand of harm.
Bop.
Special
Hand of
move,
harm, stunning strike.
sister dick kick.
Let's see. Roll that hit, baby. Fuck.
Yeah, she can. You don't really wear a lot of armor down there either, so she just full on kicks you in the groin.
Does she land a stunning strike or anything else?
No. She you just lose all feeling and sense for a minute. I imagine you crumple.
Reflexively, a whiff as I swing at her.
Yeah, you've been
We all calmed down. a
You've
little
been
bit.
discombobulated. You crumple to the floor. Sippy, I'm gonna say you hear this and Arania, due to you being superior wisdom caster entities, don't do that again. She mutters under her breath.
Don't do what again?
Shut up! She just throws a blanket over herself and just curls up.
You miss me.
I think she
Oh.
means leave without telling her very sporadically because she's worried.
the bundle of blanket the bundle of blanket vibrates in rage.
Oh, she was cut free.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
Circus cut her free and walked away.
yeah,
Yeah.
she kicked you in the dick and then yelled at Irania and then just curled up in a ball underneath like 3 blankets.
Do you want us to stay, or
You see a knife extend from the blankets.
do you want us to leave you alone?
Well, you are just the king of social cues.
Right?
Like a turtle.
We'll leave her be.
We'll leave her be.
He just lay on hands. This is like
Gonna need 10 points spare for that one.
I may only have 5, but it was reset when I leveled up.
No, I said per testicle.
Oh, 1 nut returns. We'll leave you be, matron. I know you must have been worried sick. He's rapidly shuffling out of the room.
I so want to give her a head pat. She's way too much.
You're probably the
She
only
will
one.
stab your hand.
You're probably the only one with the AC to get away with it.
And she hit Barter just fine.
I mean, I couldn't possibly hit you, Bill.
Oh yeah, I have
Did you? Did you?
Zippy wants to be a little shit, so he's gonna give her a head pat.
You tuned to the cloak already, right?
Yeah. I would have tuned to the cloak as soon as I got it.
Swipe. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have missed it.
She retreats to onto her fort inside the blankets.
And with Zippy will walk him. Shaking his feathers out again.
She's
How
just.
long has passed since we've left the cave?
Not enough to read that book, buddy. It's a day.
3 hours.
I know. I'm just wondering. Damn, Shane, it
Three-
takes 48 hours to read this.
He's like, I just want to add it up, brother.
Obviously, I can't read it all right.
3 hours, Uhal. 3 hours.
He's a researcher. He knows how to read and walk at the same time.
And if he doesn't, Sippy's probably guiding him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Lord knows Zippy has been walking while reading.
So we get back to a place of lodging.
The sorceress.
The sorceress is in the monk's library. Currently reading.
All right. Zerk's gonna walk up.
Oh, hello, Zerkich.
Hello.
Dragon hunt go well?
Surprisingly,
You look
despite
good.
Merlin's interference,
Who's that?
scum. Don't worry too much about it. You were saying something.
I'm just here studying. I feel I'm about to hit a breakthrough with my magic suit.
Didn't think sorcerers got much use out of reading.
It's more or less, and you look down and she's reading what appears to be a book on dragons. It's more about understanding myself and my blood.
I see.
As I didn't exactly know my mother very, very long.
That was the dragon side, I take it.
Yes. She was a, looks at notes, blue dragon. I hear she's still around, just somewhere else.
You got this far without her. Don't see why you would need her.
Oh, Right. I should probably introduce myself, but probably because I must confess I was listening to you guys earlier and I heard you say Shadow Reaper. It's quite a name.
It's more of a title.
Oh, sorry. And she'll get up and do a little curtsy. My name is Vasenha Nasai.
Aside. All right.
And we wait for the neurons to hit.
Wait a minute. Like the conclave?
Sip tea.
Like the Nasai conclave?
Sip tea.
Is this my cousin?
Sip tea.
Alright. Gotta shout out that the spectrum of melanin is really wide in that family.
Sure is, buddy.
Well,
It's like it's been a couple hundred years and maybe someone's husband's dead.
It's been a couple hundred years and they've been colonized?
Or
I mean,
perhaps someone went abroad.
Oh,
Perhaps
ooh la
Blue
la.
Dragon be doing some work.
I just keep a fucker with the DM.
I'm going to remember this.
Yeah, that's fair.
well, since the dragon is dealt with, which was your primary threat? I imagine you don't have to stay holed up in here if you don't want to.
Yeah, but it's kind of comfy, and I don't have a lot of money on me, and they let me stay here. And they let me stay here for free. I'm a college student. Did you think I had money?
Zirkich is just going to reach into his bag of holding and pull out 30 platinum.
She makes that sound.
Here.
Let me pay off your student loan, kid.
Thank you.
Hello guys, my name is Mr. Beast. I'm on another video today.
You live in a cache,
No,
normally.
no.
Oh, well, you might get dragged along for a while.
Oh. That's fine. I'm sure I could be of some use to you. Or Paul, if I would, I think I've said this, but she comes from Uthrim.
Then it's... Oh, does she now?
She does.
He comes from where?
Uthrim.
Uthrim.
Where is that?
Hang on, we know
Oh,
other characters
here.
from that area. Is this a
Oh.
motherfucking crossover?
Well, we'll eventually wander near it and just drop you off to whatever family you have. For now, you might have information that I need.
Okay. How can I help?
Well, I already asked you before. We're going to have to dive deeper into your thoughts to find out.
Oh,
With magic.
oh. Okay, yes, of course. You did save my life. I owe you. Try to be gentle.
Oh,
I guess
Mind
I
magic.
don't know the specifics.
Mind magic is very dangerous. Get caught up in there and tight.
Okay.
Just stop talking.
What? Magic is very serious. You gotta be careful with that. Use protection.
Please. Enough.
Uhal looks
What?
up from his book and then looks back down.
What? It's very serious business.
Regardless, we'll find a way to get it out of you without danger or
Yes.
tightness.
Mhm.
Or tearing anything, of course.
Stretching. Don't forget that one.
You see.
As long as you both have fun.
Um,
As long as you're both consenting to
whatever.
No college parties.
Either way, we'll be leaving here soon. So, whatever reading you're getting done, unless you plan on buying the book.
Bill, I
banging their head on the
Bill!
ground.
The bonk sound effect.
Get that shit out of here!
Get bonked, Stinky.
Oh, I've only just started the
Well,
advent of my fuckery on you, you crackheads. Just
Zerkich will wait for her to turn back around to her book.
get some rest, Ricketts. You look tired.
You have no idea.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
I have.
Oh. Must be an arduous experience dealing with the dead.
Arduous experience dealing with what lies ahead. But we'll see about that.
By the way, Zerkich, as each hour passes, what you saw when you were dead begins to fade, and you only have vague emotions. As you think back to what you saw, you forget what you're standing on, and whatever, just something coming toward you.
Try to hide it from me, but I'll find you.
You definitely feel something happened in your head. You've trained hard enough that you know your psyche has been, I don't know, tampered, either by your subconscious or outside forces, but something's different.
Well, once, like I said, Zerkich will wait until she turns back around, and he'll pull something out of his bag.
She'll turn back around, going reading your book.
He'll walk up behind her
Mm-hmm.
very quietly,
Of course, of course.
and he'll just raise it up and toss it onto her shoulders. The silk robe with gold embroidery that he got.
Ah! Ooh. Thank you.
It's probably going to help. We're gonna see a lot of rain.
Yeah, it's raining pretty hard up there. Almost feels like the gods are angry.
Probably one is. Minimum.
Oh.
Either way. Skalax is dead. That's about all I can give you. Whatever you went through, you won't see any more of it now.
She smiles at you. By the way, is Matron okay? I could hear her yelling loudly. Then she stopped, and then she started again, and then I heard some of the priests yell and one ran past clutching their fingers.
Zerkich rolls his eyes.
She got alarmed, but it's fine now.
Okay, good.
Probably.
Good. It is getting late. Should probably head to bed.
Probably. I have things to do first, so you should find Arani and Martyr near the room.
Oh yeah, right. And who threw a shovel in there? I'm gonna leave it there.
I've been wondering about the shovel.
Anyway, she will get up and shuffle off towards the dorm room, leaving you and Uhal in the library.
Dracoch will stand next to Uhal.
How's the book?
It's nice. I can already feel my intelligence rising.
Yeah, that's good. I'm going to need to find you certain scrolls to dive into her head.
Well, we got the money for that now.
Indeed. Well, I have someone to thank, I guess.
And he's just gonna walk out in the hallway. Where's Sippy at?
Uhal will be like, stop reading for a second and be like, thanks?
Yeah, Sippy is, well, first of all, he's going to try to find a towel to dry off his feathers. Second of all, he's looking around for diamonds because he figures there's probably diamonds in the temple. He's just gonna try to pay for them and then take some diamonds because he's not allowed diamonds.
So, you know, Jarl Balgruuf.
I did not hear what the hell you just said.
So you know Jarl Balgruuf.
Oh yes.
You eventually find yourself in the head priest's chambers. He's just sitting and looking at you.
Yep. Sippy will bow and say, I am unfamiliar with this temple, but would you happen to have any diamonds I could purchase off of you?
What hour is it, Brother Sippy? Yes, could it wait for on the morrow? It is past curfew.
You were sleeping on the chair?
This is my room. And my office.
A dragon attacked Helgen.
Oh, sorry.
This is my room and my office.
Sorry, yes, it can wait for tomorrow. I just used my last diamond just now.
Of course, Brother Sippy, we will talk about that
Yes.
in the morning, and he rolls over.
He's just sitting on a chair, okay. I thought you meant he was in like a big room, like
No,
like,
you see, that his desk chair kind of leans back into a pseudo like one section pull out couch kind of thing.
Oh,
Ultimate birthday
he was
bed.
on a fucking just like a throne, just sort of chilling there.
No, it's his office chair just leaned back, but that widens out a bit and puts down extra legs.
Okay,
I
that's kind of baller.
Yeah, if Sippy saw that, he wouldn't have woken him up.
He did look like he was having a power nap, and the lights were still on. It's an easy mistake to make.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you will leave, and I guess you will
Turn
see
off the
Sippy.
lights for the guy.
Yeah, yes, you will do that. Close the door very quietly to not disturb him.
Got a letter for you. Your hands on.
Oh, you're finally awake.
Yeah.
All right. So, is there anything else anyone want to do before they head to bed?
Does Rickage catch Sippy in the hallway?
Yep.
Hello, Sippy.
Greetings, Zerkich. How are you feeling?
Alive.
Sippy nods. I am aware death can be quite hard. If you do want help with something, I would be happy to give it.
He shakes his head.
Don't need help with anything.
And then he will hold 30 platinum up.
That's the cost of that diamond, isn't it?
Yes, but if I recall, you did already give me money for the diamond.
Count it as an investment.
All right. And he will take it, and he. I mean, I have enough money just to buy it on my own now. I didn't before. That's why I had to ask. But you don't need to be giving me any platinum at this point.
Shouldn't be you that has to pay for my death.
We would all be paying for your death if you died. Do not worry about it.
I see.
He will just stand there for a moment and then just nod.
Good night, Sippy.
Good night, Turkish.
He'll walk a foot past and then stop.
When I saw your conviction about killing Skalax, or at least stopping it all, I didn't think you had that kind of... I underestimated you.
Look, as I think I've said before, I may be a pacifist, but violence is sometimes the only answer for people like Skalax. Unfortunately, I just do not trust myself with it anymore, with delivering it out. But there's a reason I'm still casting spells while I'm with you, and there are some things that make my blood boil no matter how taciturn I seem to be on occasion.
I noticed. Well, as long as you have
He twirls his finger around.
this merry hand brigade, I assume we'll take care of a lot more problems.
Yes. And Zrikich, I do know what I said to you while I was reviving you may seem trite and may be incorrect. I may just be looking too hard, but I do appreciate what you do for this group.
Well, I do take it upon myself to do things that most other people wouldn't.
Yeah, and Sippy will nod, and I do appreciate it on some level. Though on another, he just shakes his head. Never mind. He will walk off.
Zerkich will smirk.
We don't have to bond perfectly to work together, if it seems. That's fine.
And he'll just turn around and walk to Matron's room, actually.
Damn. Rizich.
In case he ever gets in a fight with Mark. Fuck your sister. The only way I see this going. Just want to spoil the moment real quick before he goes in. My job's
I
done.
fucked your sister. No.
Ricky's just gonna sneak in so that she doesn't notice him come through the door.
Make me a stealth check.
This ought to end well. Traumatized boy. Okay. You'll see.
Really? Damn. Oh, that's because I didn't give her. Oh, right, I didn't give her any. Did I? I did. Never mind. All right. I finish that later. She does not notice you.
She's gonna walk to the other end of the room. You were saying something?
No.
Okay. And is there like a table nearby?
Yes.
He's just gonna tap his finger on it, his nail, just almost like a door knock, but on the table.
She'll turn suddenly and see you sitting there in the shadow, like, ah, shit. What do you want?
Oh, feeling better.
For the most part.
Suppose that's as close as you can get sometimes.
Yeah, I'd say so. See, she's kind of drawing her legs underneath her.
He'll walk up a little bit, and he'll kind of motion, like asking if she minds if he's walking closer.
Go ahead, friend.
And he'll stand next to her bed with his arms crossed.
It's pretty easy to tell why you're upset. And I'm sure when I walked out of the room, I could hear Martyr's groans. It's tragic I missed that part.
Uh-huh. I think this is like the second time I've talked to her. She's just staring at this giant rat.
I'm not giant.
Com-
Compared to other rats, maybe, but I am very small compared to everyone else.
Compared, you are technically human sized. You are a hunched over rat creature. If you were, you're sizable than more sizable than wharf rats, brother.
That's true.
This motherfucker a capybara.
Capybara. He's the
Except they're
uncapybara.
friendly to everybody.
He's the uncapybara.
You uncap your bara.
Brownie bar. All right. Yeah.
Capybara, like, it exists, I friendly.
Uncapybara exist. I assassinate. So it brings you to my room. You're just looking for a chat.
Just wanted to relay a message, I suppose. After asking a question, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Martyr is basically your family, right?
I would say so. You have two game things and toast. Huh.
I see. That's all.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Why isn't that like? It isn't like Lost Temple.
Browser extension required.
It isn't like Lost Temple. Weird.
That's so
Tragedy.
sad. That's so sad. Alexa, play Despacito.
Alright, we'll leave it at this one. For some reason.
Dwarves of the first age, I'm gone.
I guess. I was testing some of the other ones.
Said, what about City Temple?
Oh, where? There you go. Yeah, I was trying for Lost Temple. For some reason, I didn't want to play that one. But yeah, the City Temple works.
The midnight choir singing.
Actually, yeah. A couple Alakans were on the rafters, just slowly humming hymns. Caneas.
I have the image of an owl in the rafter of every room singing.
You're
You're in the bathroom, you look up and you just see, "Oh, Domine." Like,
What do you think Hoover used to do?
oh, he escaped from that life.
Yes. Now he's just there to sit in the camp and sound alarm.
some of them look at Sippy expectantly. No, yeah.
Sorry,
You can see Sippy stealing more elves.
Just a
stuffing him in a bag.
no me. Oh!
Hoover, I'm getting you some friends.
No. No. Anyway.
Well,
Yeah.
He'll get up off, or well, he wasn't on the bed. He's leaning against it. He'll get up.
I will be honest with you. I don't really know what family is like. But if it brings you any sort of solace, I won't let anything happen to Martyr.
Then he'll just walk out of the room.
Right. Hey,
when I say I guess.
Zrikich, was it?
He'll stop without turning around.
Family is like a limb you didn't know you had. One that you can rely on. That's all.
He'll just walk out the door.
You hear the door lock behind you and like something set against it. You scared the shit out of her.
He'll smirk a little bit. And then he will just go to that little like training area. And he'll practice aiming at things with his gun.
Alright. Is anyone else doing anything before bed?
Just reading.
Okay. Do you ever go to bed, or you read through the night?
No, I'll go to bed. Only the 6 hours though, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Martyr will. I imagine after leaving Machen's room, he and Aranya split off.
Yeah.
Is there like a little garden area in the temple? Like not like carrots and potatoes, but like
Flowers.
Yes.
yeah, flowers. I can't think of the word. I can only think of mausoleum, but the little building with the little building in like a botanical garden. It's off to the side, gazebo.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one of those.
He'll just kind of after he leaves the room with Machen. Just, hey, Aranya.
Hey, pitch your voice a little higher. Yeah, you hear yourself all.
Aranya, did you follow me to the gardens?
Sure. Arania, having dried herself off, looks like one of those blow-dried cows.
Floofy cow.
Poofy.
Poofy cow.
he will lead her there and take her up into the little gazebo building. Look out at the starry night. I wasn't sure we were gonna make it
I
back
wasn't
there.
either.
I was doing everything I could to try and pull its attention on me, and I nearly met the same fate as Rickich.
No. I didn't know what would happen if I couldn't pull you out of the water.
It wasn't a great feeling.
Yeah, I imagine not.
You know, leading up to it, there was a lot of stuff that happened before we got dropped in the cave. His legs bobbing.
I mean, the whole thing with Merlin and
Yeah, the Merlin stuff, that too, and you know, even before that, there was Matron and her breakdown.
yep, there was that.
And
I just noticed that you're making crabs singing in the distance.
and we were cleaning up the fighting pit when it happened. And I think I heard you say something as we were getting pulled up.
Well, you did hear that then.
He looks kind of demure for a second, pauses. I'm not sure of a gentle way to say this, Arania. But you should let those feelings go. There's not much of a future for me. And you're too good to spend all this time pining after me when there's really not much I can give to you.
Then I don't think I did a very good job explaining my. I'm not asking you to give it. It's not about. It's not about what you give. Just you.
Liv, fix your mic.
Fuck off!
I had to turn her up, and I think you're cutting out a little bit.
God fucking damn it.
I heard most of
I
it.
mean, we got most
Yeah,
of it.
yeah, we got the
So sad.
we
Mine
got the
was
message.
wrong. Do you really feel that it's fair that you know what you want and who you want to be with? I don't even know the beginnings of what it's like to be in love. Rania. I'm so far behind a normal life. You deserve someone who can love you back. And I don't know if I'll ever be capable of that. Just
I know.
not what I'm built for.
I understand. I disagree because I've seen love from you. All kinds. I think it's like metal can be made into many things. It can be forged into a sword or a piece of jewelry or a shield. Anything. It's not what the metal is made for, it's how it's shaped, and ultimately, even more than that, how it's used. You get to choose now. You didn't before. And you are built for love. I see it with how you act with Matron, how you act with all of us.
But that's not the kind of. How do you know that's just not my programming to fall into a unit and be loyal and fight and work in chaos? It's worlds apart from being domestic, and I
You are who you are. And I feel the way that I do because you are the way that you are.
I'm a monster.
I didn't meet you at... I don't believe that.
Open your eyes. Look at me. Feel the horns that were forced out of my head. Look at the stretch
I mean,
marks as my
tieflings
skin was
and...
split open. I wasn't born a tiefling. Look at the layers of what I used to be peeled back and died. I am a shaped sword for Hybris's army, and I exist only to turn some of the pain back to him. I don't have. I can't be jewelry. I am a sword.
And swords can be used to protect as well as hurt.
I will spend every waking breath I have to protect you and everyone in our group. But I don't know if that's love or duty.
It is. Duty... If all of us died today in that fight and you had lived, duty would dictate that you move on. You would regret having lost your companions and not preventing their deaths. But you wouldn't grieve.
He'll think back to his feelings when he saw Zerkich's body. Arania, when I first saw Zerkich's body, I didn't feel grief. I just saw the plan got updated. It was time to fall back, act secure, avoid further
How to
casualties.
protect the rest of us.
Was I?
You don't feel it in the moment. Listen. I know that you grieve. I saw you when Candle was taken.
But how do you know it wasn't just because he's a part of me that I'm responding to feeling like I have to
Why
go
isn't that
reclaim my...
grief? Why isn't that grief?
What is grief if it's not losing something that feels like a part of you? When you died in that sewer, I felt like I had lost a part of myself. That's grief. Look, I don't want to put pressure on you. I don't want that. I'm not telling you any of this because I'm expecting anything from you. I feel the way that I feel. You can't dissuade me from it, and I don't regret it. I won't regret it. I have so much time. I have so much time, even without the gift of my people.
And what if I don't know how much longer I have. He'll pull out Trinity Edge. I'm starting to split and break. If we don't get to Ikesh soon, there may not be a martyr left.
And
It's not fair that you have to hold on hope that you won't be
it
heartbroken.
isn't fair. Nothing is fair. I don't hope that I won't be heartbroken. Because I know it's a possibility. Price of love is loss. Even if all of this works out, unless I receive a similar offer to you, I'm still mortal, even with the gift of my people. I would have a very long time, but not forever. Love is loss. It's grief. But it's worth paying that price.
Martyr will get kind of huffy and stand up. He just kind of leans on a pillar. You can see he's a little dewy in the eyes. I don't deserve this. I don't.
I know
Please
you
just
feel
help me minimize the damage. I can't. I don't think I can be what you want me to be.
harder. I don't want you to be anything but yourself. Ever. Ever. I don't. If you were anything other than yourself, I wouldn't want it because it wouldn't be you. I know you're going to worry about me, the same way that I'm going to worry about you. But I don't want you to beat yourself up over this. My choices are my own, and I will not regret them or take them back. If you need to forget that I ever said it, it's okay.
I promise you, Arania. I will. No. I promise I will. I will love you with every capacity I have. But I don't know if it's enough. Chain's about to expire.
To me.
That
All right.
cold feeling
Who's that?
expands.
Mm-hmm.
Arania steps up closer.
I think it's in my head.
No, she hears too.
Oh.
I'm seeing something. So
Oh,
I just kind of put my hands on your shoulders, your biceps.
Make me a dex
Tell her
save.
it's okay.
her or me?
Her.
Oh.
assumed. Nope.
+4.
Uh,
5. Sorry, +5.
Doesn't help.
17.
17. What is your AC, Murder or DC?
22.
No,
Oh,
your
my
DC.
my save.
17.
My DC is a 17.
All right, she just passes, so she'll take half. As you feel your hands sink into his shoulders, and let's put the comparison at what do you do? In your ventures making costumes, Liv, have you at any point ever stabbed yourself in the fingies with any sewing needles, machine or otherwise?
Like all the way through, no. But I mean, I literally stabbed myself multiple times today.
All right, so
With a sewing.
imagine that over every skin cell of your fingers that dip in a martyr's shoulders, and I mean dip, as it feels like you've dunked your hands into ink.
Intense pins and needles.
Intense cold pins and needles.
Yeah.
All right.
It's okay.
We're gonna roll some dice real quick.
She's just withstanding. Locked eyes. It's okay.
All right. You take 4 points of true damage.
League gamer. No force, no psychic. Random new type of damage.
It's okay.
If I had to give you an approximation, think force, but very cold.
Yeah.
So, cool.
No, this is like soul biting cold.
It's okay.
Something ethereal about this.
Does your
Martyr,
soul percentages change?
Martyr, you don't feel any reaction. You just feel a little colder as you see this woman touching you on the shoulders.
Does any other thing about him change?
You shake your head, and her name's Arania.
Martyr.
He's just kind of blinking, almost like somebody about to pass out, staring past you. He's swaying a little.
It's okay.
Trinity Edge begins to vibrate. It was leaned up against a pillar, but it's starting to shake.
Make me a wisdom save real quick.
Oh, goody!
You're holding on to.
Hey!
I was gonna say advantage because you're holding on for Trinity Edge.
I don't think that 5 should be in there.
20.
I take your plus 12 already includes your aura.
Yeah, I think when I leveled up, it fucking
Yeah.
added it.
Your
20 though.
20 is fine. 20 passes as the darkness starting to shroud your vision fades. As you realize almost instinctually that inherent coldness and sliding toward apathy was beginning to take hold for a second.
He'll kind of stare back into the void for a second.
Attachments unnecessary.
You don't get to decide that.
You will hear Martyr under his breath say, Aranya, I didn't tell you you could touch me. Talking to the thing inside him, but it probably also spooks Aranya
She
a
kind
little.
of flinches a little bit. She doesn't withdraw her hands because she's also talking to this entity. So she says, "Do you want me to take a step back, Martyr?"
For your sake, it would probably be best. I have to. His head kind of unnaturally pops to the side. Correct. Something. I'll pick up Trinity Edge.
I'll just release his arms, but I won't step back.
He'll kind of drop to a kneel with this handle up, blade in the ground, and just kind of focus in on
Guidance.
trying to Can I try something funny, DM?
God stares.
I'd like to take Arania's hand. He's looking out at the night sky, which is by all means an endless void, and he sees the stars breaking it up. And he has
Have
an
my hand.
idea.
For guidance. I'm here.
He kind of holds onto her hand as an anchor and tries to terrorize the void by, rather than, I think it was something inside of him he washed out with fire. I'd like to just have these motes of burning energy, like stars. As if to say, the dark doesn't scare him. And just try and push it back and make the void a little less empty.
You feel the presence retract, and the room gets a little warmer. But you hear this as it begins to fade. The vessel will be remade anew upon the completion of the compact.
Compact.
It's gone.
Do you know what that is?
I have ideas. And he'll look at the little jeweled pommel that I think the DM remembers what I said, what it does.
I'll be here.
We need. Can I trust you with a secret, Arania?
You can trust me with anything.
You can't tell Sippy or Zrika.
I won't.
When we go to Akesh, the plan that you all know is pull out Oblivion and destroy it, cast it out. But in truth, I intend to devour it and take its power for my own. It'll give me the strength. I will be able to stand a chance eventually to fight back against Hybris in a large scale with a power to break his control. And I've needed this power for many things so far. But once I consume it, Oblivion will be gone, and all that will be left is the void power. Merlin wants me to take it on because he wants to use me as his puppet. I didn't want to say anything. Worried that
We always
the others might tell me that I'm being foolish. But I don't take the opportunity to try and save Helheim. If I don't try to save my people, no one will. And countless generations just like me will have to be ripped from their families, watch them burn in a fire, and then kill themselves for the honor of that glorified chaos demon. But Merlin scares me.
he scares me too.
I was
This
wise
is-
enough
What he told you when you died, isn't it?
when we were pulled up to the sky. He pulled me aside and had me watch your all's trial. He wanted to rope me into a deal to give me more power and help me along my journey in exchange for owing him a favor. There's something he needs from this power, and as long as I have it, will continue to be a target. Will continue to be targeted by him. But if don't, no other gods have the powers needed to lead a revolt.
When you do this, will you still be you?
Yes. When I finish perfecting Trinity Edge, all these things that want to fight at the back of my head will be bound, and I will have the void all my own. I'll be able to banish Hybris's influence on me forever, and then I'll be able to continue to dish out justice onto the evils of the world. He just kind of looks at his sword, and it kind of gives some extra context to earlier when he was talking about him being a sword.
I just put my hands flat on top of the blade. Will we be able to stay with you?
I hope. I don't know if it'll be forever, but at least for a while, I'll be here with you. All of you.
I can't say I'm very excited because it sounds dangerous on your part, but I'm not going to.
I wish it weren't me. I wish this fell on someone else. But
I do too. No one else would. No one else has your heart.
if only someone like Sippy, or
I just stop him and place my hand over his heart. Sippy couldn't.
but he's so much wiser than I am. He would know.
might. He might.
How do I know?
Sippy run. He ran. Decided to stop running, to turn and face this wave. Because your heart won't let you turn away, because you love your people, because you don't want them to suffer. It's
The
not
first time.
duty, Carter. If it were duty, you would want them. You would believe in this cause.
Martyr for the first time doesn't protest to you saying that he's able to love now, as you describe his feelings for his people.
That's your heart calling you to take action.
He's kind of looking at the ground, but he'll look up and lock eyes with you. I am lucky that I found. And he will pull her in close, stare in her eyes, and then go for a deep hug.
Just holding on. I won't let you do anything foolish.
The wings
I
just
will
wrap around him.
That's my choice.
He'll just stand there and hold on to you for a bit. And after a while, he'll just kind of relax and look at you with just a single tear going down one. This is the first time you've seen Marta cry. You're so tired.
I know. I know. You don't have to carry this alone.
He'll gently place his forehead against yours.
It's too much to carry alone.
And just a single teardrop finally reaches the chin, drops off. Sand.
I won't tell anyone.
Mario looks at you as if he wants to say something more, but he doesn't know the words to express what he wants to say.
I
And
don't.
after the moment passes, he'll just kind of sit. You should head into bed. I'm gonna stay out here for a little while.
I'm sure it will come as no surprise to you that I'm no stranger to sleeping under the stars.
I was like the stars. Even in my enlisted era, if it may dream of something bigger than me, somewhere far away from the bloodshed.
You're going to end it.
Yeah.
If I could take this burden for you, I would. But I can help you.
I would like that.
Now, boy, you better.
At this point, if Sebastian was watching, fucking do it already! Like it's.
He's like, bruh,
It's just the
come on,
it's just Shia LaBeouf at Sebastian's size going, do it.
do it.
The animals.
He's like, stop being the two fucking eels.
By this point, all the animals have mated in their 3 generations carrying on the song, and it's just like, will he eventually?
It has been over 20 minutes, brother. You better get on with something.
I can't keep singing this song. I'm running out of verses.
Sir, I will warn you, the DM is reaching for his dice.
Reach for him. I'm done. The martyr's gonna stay there at night with his arm around Aranya and stare up at the stars.
Nothing else. Intense consensual handholding.
We hear Sebastian snap his orchestra stick. The conductor's one. Fuck this shit.
This is worth the Disney strike.
Sebastian, say we stand with SAG-AFTRA.
No.
Yeah, you are Disney. No shock there. And that is it.
Alright. Go to bed. Anyone else have anything they want to do now that they've gotten that out of their systems?
I want to steal more owls.
No, the owls escape. They turn to motes of light and fly back up to the rafters, and you get a little tut from Kineas.
I think it would have been funny that after all of that, Uha was just like, "Can you guys go to your own room now?"
Yeah. Anyway. So that's a no. We good? Alright.
Rapper Gucci Mane 2006.
Okay, now.
Zergich gets smited, he's dead. Make a new character sheet.
No!
8, 9, 10. Baller.
Do we get a long rest, DM?
No.
Baller.
Please?
Why are you
34.
rolling hit dice?
Because Zerkich didn't go to bed.
Hmm.
Oh, he didn't go to bed? Oh.
Oh,
Why?
maybe this one works.
Why? Why don't you go ask him?
Well, I'm too busy having a little breakdown. In the
Stop crinkling your
Oh.
bag.
garden. You're haunted by dying. I get it.
Zerkich.
You can ask him and find out.
Hey,
You're having a
Zerkich.
breakdown and crinkling
Hey,
bags.
buddy.
Yes.
Do you not go to sleep at all?
Nope.
Well,
Okay.
Firstly, before you do anything, let me ask, how many hours did I get put in?
Did you not go to
I
bed
only
either?
slept for 6. No, I would only go to bed for 6.
Okay, so no, I don't want this one either. Works.
3 hours. I take the 3 hours before we
3
reach
hours
the temple.
when we get in there, and then I would say you're in the evening, so I'll hand you like another 5. Where is it? Ah, here we go.
No fucking HP at right now. 47. That's definitely enough.
Maybe this one? Perhaps? Which one do I use for this one? Big thinking, big thinking. Zerkich, at some point, one of your throws just goes way off.
Hell.
And I want more melodrama. Could this be? Ooh. It'll do. And you go to pick up your knife because that was your last one. Your little bandolier practicing, and you fall over, and you feel an intense weight come over your psyche.
No.
And you pass out.
Son of a...
The rest of you also slumber. And you
Hey,
have
do the thing, Shane.
but your sleep is not very restful.
But we get the effects of a long rest.
Oh, what the fuck?
He's getting
Who
you
is
back, Shane. This is where Zerg moves to charisma.
Who is that
Alright.
man?
Place your bets. Is this clown shit or
That's Smiftel!
It's
no? That's
Oh,
Merlin.
that's Merlin.
That's Merlin up there? I thought that
Also,
was
that's-
Smiftel.
That art.
I would
is-
like
if
you
that's who
all-
I think it is.
I like
I'm about
you-
to shit a brick.
I would like you all
This-
to kindly mute yourselves for a second while I narrate at you.
Uh-oh.
The sound of Prim-controlled clicking of boots on the floor is the only sound other than burning books as a suavely dressed figure walks down through the flames toward an old man in the middle of some sort of arcane array. You've really gone and done it this time, Merlin. You've meddled in the youngling. There are laws even you shouldn't transgress, little brother. Fuck you. You all see this from a strange, almost overhead view, but you can clearly see Grand Revelry has been ravaged by all manners of arcane flames, as Merlin is seemingly trapped in this array, beaten and bruised. Now, I understand. I really do, little brother. But we simply cannot have another one. Especially not one that has no checks to us. This may be a hidden dagger for you, but it is much bigger for us. So just this once, I'm getting involved proper. And you all have seen Merlin in a congenial mood most of the time, sometimes a little angry, sometimes a bit more waffling, but you see him shiver. Yes, I think I'm done with cat's paws for the moment. However, in light of previous rumors, I cannot do what I want. So, while I go out and clean other messes you've made to try and distract me, I will now begin to move my parts as you so gleefully dicked around the multiverse. I will now begin to. This is no longer your game, Merlin. It's mine. And we always know I won as a kid. It's a kid. The voidling must be exercised, with or without the help of the devil child. And he'll turn around and look up at the rest of you. Sitting looking right at you. But you don't see him staring. You don't see that recognition. It's like he's looking through you. You know, Merlin. Sad thing is, I might not even be the first one to get to them. The twins have found a new toy. Did you not think that then they would get involved? Poor child's only friend might be that damned lizard. You've really started to kerfuffle with them this time. Almost as if you're trying to end the cycle early this time around. And he just looks a critical eye back down to the beaten old man. How about you sit here and time out for a little while? See how much of Grand Revelry is left when I'm done. And as you see him walk, steel gray blotches on the ground begin to spread as the hitherto seen colorful and whimsical looking library-esque is starting to turn into a grayscale and beginning to collapse. Yes,
I have a very important question.
you may ask.
There was a figure when Marta was being born that he saw pass by him. I may have asked this a bunch of times.
You have.
Do I recognize him as that guy?
Make me
Probably a history.
Intelligence, that ought to go well.
it's either that one or unfortunately Arcana.
The -1. Oh no.
DC, not that.
Anybody got an int card? Oh wait,
Wait.
I have an int card. Fuck. I never expected I have it. Also, I didn't read my cards. I couldn't have taken that extra reaction. I already had one.
Game 18.
So somebody take that one.
A shock of cold goes up your spine, as not necessarily this like form, but the aura feels similar, as if you remember a shape in full gleaming armor with a covered faceplate flying past you, but the aura of utter control and stillness. It you feel something gripping your heart. Look at this, man. You're not sure if it's fury or fear yet.
He wants to run away from this.
Silas, don't do this. I'm so close. Please. I'm sorry. Looks back at him. It's in my nature to thwart you. And he walks through a clean rectangle in reality and leaves as Grand Revelry sustains massive damage. And Merlin is stuck here in this array, curled into a ball atop his magical nexus. And as your vision fades to black, that is where we'll be the under session. Stop recording.